Yeah, fam. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. We're gonna do another Retrocast. Today we're going to be playing one of my favorite basketball games ever made. I'm pretty sure you guys haven't heard of it, or if you have, you probably never actually played through the game. It is a Sega CD's Slam City with Scottie Pippen. So let's get this started. So this game was made in 1994. Fun fact, as we start the game starts Scottie Pippen, and the theme song is also performed by Scottie Pippen. So let's just get to it. Let's hear some Scottie Pippen fire rhymes and see what that's all about. Real hip hop, yo. Real hip hop.
Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. What you gonna get? Gonna get respect. What you gotta get? Gotta get respect. What you wanna get? Wanna get respect. So how do you earn respect? Welcome to the city that slams with no pity. I hope you're ready to slam, slam, slam city. If you're committing to hard hit, good riddance, cause ain't nobody tricking, sticking Scottie Pippen. With the team all without one, you're gonna get done. One-on-one, and here I come, son. Just a thought that brings pressure. But so what? Cause on the court, I'll be dunking like donuts. So bring your ego, can't wait to do you. You want respect, if you earn it, I'll be more than happy to give it to you. So bring it on.
Some tough guys in this game.
Bring your best shot. But if you're beaten, then I guess not. What you wanna earn here is respect, yo. You wanna win, you gotta get all you can get, yo. Just remember, Ace, you been won. So bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. What you gonna get? Gonna get respect. What you gotta get? Gotta get respect. What you wanna get? Wanna get respect. So how do you earn respect? What you gonna get? Gonna get respect. What you gotta get?
That's a bad foursome. I tell you what, dominate the court, earn some real respect. You and me will play one-on-one. What do you say?
That's it, Scottie Pippen, man. We're gonna play one-on-one against Scottie. So we're gonna go into the options real quick, kind of set the game up. So in order to sort of show you guys the most of the game, as much of the game as possible, I'm gonna change the game type to 21 points. It's honestly, the game's a little bit easier when you play with 21 because it gives you time to sort of like learn your opponent's patterns, and it gives you time to actually build up a little bit of a lead. When you play to like 7 points or something like that, like if you don't build a lead pretty quickly, it's actually quite easy to lose. Anyways, what to say about this game? So yeah, full motion video game, right? So what that means is that like the whole game was assembled with video clips of people that they actually shot. I actually think that the guy who directed this stuff did a really good job with like all the angles for the basketball action, because I actually think like some of the dunks are pretty cool. That's just me, I'm corny, I'm from the 90s, right? So yeah, this game was out in 94. So a really interesting period piece. As a period piece, is really hilarious what they think 90s street ball was all about, right? So we have kind of like the cross colors, the crisscross kind of looking thing, you know. Yeah, it's just kind of ridiculous, right, in the way that it is. So we're gonna play 4 players. So the way that the game works is like it's not enough to just beat the main 4 players to get to Scottie Pippen. You actually have to beat them several times and get enough respect points to unlock Scottie Pippen. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm actually going to try to do a quick playthrough through all 4 players, and then I'm either going to fast forward or edit the video once so that you guys don't have to sit through me just actually trying to like get all of these points to actually unlock Scottie Pippen. So we'll play the first 4, and then hopefully we'll either cut or we'll fast forward and actually get to Scottie Pippen in the end, and we'll get basically a full playthrough of the game. So all right, with all that said, let's go ahead. We have it with 21 points. Let's go ahead and play our first opponent, Fingers. So
you want some of this? You got it.
This guy's tough. Tough guy. So the big thing with this game, just to kind of get you guys started, is that you basically look for openings in the opponent's defense, and then when there's an opening, you can basically use the B button, choose the side of the screen, and drive on the guy. Now, if you choose the right side, you'll perform like a cool sort of dunk action like this. And if you choose the wrong side, he'll basically steal the ball from you and score on you. So every time you drive on opponents and you mess up, you really get punished for it. Other than that, we're basically playing some defense here. Defense works kind of the same way, where you basically they're mostly going to try to drive on you, and this game is very biased towards like this side of the screen. I guess that's my left hand side. So they tend to go to the left a lot, at least to my left. So basically, if when they get a break point, you're in the right side of the screen, and you're pressing the steal button on like that, you'll actually be able to steal the ball from them. But if not, then they'll drive on you and dunk on you. Alright, so he moved towards this side. Fingers is really easy. He's one of the easiest guys because he really telegraphs his moves. As you can tell with his defense, he really kind of throws himself towards one side of the screen. So, and usually also like they alternate, right? So like if the player goes to one side of the screen, then usually you know that like the next opening will be in the opposite side of the screen. It's totally inappropriate.
My name is Smooth.
Smooth. Ah, dang you, Fingers. Ace. He's like so jaded towards me. Alright, so he jumped towards this side, so we're gonna go the other side now as soon as he opens that up. Ah, I ran out of time though. Alright, so you have 10 seconds to do a move. Right, and if you don't either shoot the ball or put a move in 10 seconds, you basically turn the ball over, and that can cost you serious respect points. So Fingers, very one-sided towards the left, as I said. Most of the players are very one-sided that way. So a lot of the times, you kind of just analyze the clips and try to remember how often they go to the other side, and you use like little cues to try to figure out when not to set up on that side. Excuse me, and it doesn't work 100% of the time, but if you just kind of pay attention, it works quite a bit. So, all right, so I'm gonna start doing a little trick here with Fingers to see if I can sort of guess him a little bit more. But first I gotta get back on defense. So once in a while we have like these ridiculous dunks that don't make any sense, that are basically just these like trampoline dunks, I'm guessing, where they set up a trampoline and kind of just do this ridiculous stuff. So one of the things that I'm trying to do here on defense to sort of change things up is that I'm actually gonna scoot a little bit to the left here so I can see his knee. Because one thing that Finger does, and he didn't do it on that particular move, but one thing that he does is that sometimes he telegraphs when he's gonna go to the opposite side with his knee. And you'll see his knee buckling just slightly, so when he does that, you know that basically he's gonna go the opposite side. And a lot of the times you can basically just like set up for a steal right off the bat. Alright, so he went this way. Let's see if he gives me another opening. There we go. Ooh, nice little around the back. Dunk's kind of weak, but... Oh, okay, alright, that worked out alright. I thought he was gonna drive. I actually was sort of expecting him to drive on me. Here we go, so he kind of telegraphed this way, so now I know he's gonna go that way. So that's another thing, is that like sometimes you're lucky enough to actually see him sort of like do a lean, and that was basically a break point that the computer decided not to execute. So that means that usually if you see that, you can actually go to the opposite side of the screen because you know that they're gonna go to that opposite side next. It's kind of fun actually. A lot of people don't like this game because they feel like the breaks don't make sense, but I think that if you actually watch the players enough, they actually do make sense for most of the players. The only player I think that they don't make sense for is the player Mad Dog. Like Mad Dog is just kind of weird, so I have a different strategy that I use to play him and try to beat him. All right, so he's moving his knees. That's basically the telegraph right there. And he didn't end up going for it, but I sort of saw him go. He didn't actually drive, so then I knew that the drive was on the opposite. Oof, nothing but net.
When I go pro, I'll remember all the little people I stepped on the way up.
Oh, this guy's so nice. Ooh. Yeah, well, 360 dunk, not bad. Rejected. All right, I'm just gonna take the right side. As I said, it's very biased towards one side. Okay, I think he's gonna go to this side. Okay. There we go, good pass though. Little tomahawk jammy jam. Okay. Let's try to get that rebound. Okay, we both missed it, that's okay. Oof, crossover. Ah, that's a really good dunk though. So like Fingers obviously is the easiest one, and I mean he is like quite a bit easier than all of the other guys. He's gonna go to the left. See, I knew he was gonna go to the left. So a lot of times you can tell also what way they're gonna go because they'll actually dribble with that hand. So you usually want to guard to whatever hand they're dribbling with. But anyway, so Fingers is definitely one of the easiest ones just because his tails are like so big. You can beat him with sort of like just like defense alone. I mean, with offense alone. Where some of the other players you actually rely, because their tails are harder, you actually rely on playing defense a lot more than actually doing the like fancy dunks when it's your turn to play offense. All right, so 2 more points and then we'll be done with Fingers. Hopefully I can get Fingers with a 20-point lead. I mean, with a 10-point lead. That would be nice.
Climbing like a ladder.
Ah, he won that. I should have known that. I should have known that.
Man, I just took you to flight school.
Just took me to flight school, y'all. Alright, here we go. So game point.
Dang, you squashed Fingers.
That's something.
That's some.
Chumps owe me some money. You smooth like butter, baby. Nasty.
Nasty. Alright, so that's Fingers. The next player we're gonna play is actually my favorite player in this game, and that is a player by the name of Juice. Juice is, in my opinion, the just like the best all-around character. They were kind of lame, and they have you do like some really ridiculous dunks against her. But for the most part, I think that like she's actually a really good basketball player, and she dribbles really well, and you really sort of get to appreciate like this idea of trying to figure out where she's gonna go based on where she's dribbling. So just another one where it starts getting a little bit harder. You start relying a lot more on playing good defense than on the scoring. But her tells are still pretty easy tells. This too, let's go. All right, phenomenal. Let's play Juice.
Boy, I'm gonna drink you like milk. Play ball.
So Juice telegraphs with her feet. That's the part that's interesting about Juice. So you really have to pay. But her defense is also kind of hard to read sometimes. And her offense is also a little bit harder. So this is one of those players where like I really rely on that 21 point stretch. Oh no! See, she's tricky. She's tricky. I read that wrong. All right, so I really gotta look at her feet to try to get. All right, she went that way. So the next one's there we go. Oh man, I missed it though. We're gonna have to shoot the ball. All right, get buckets. So she's driving quite a bit to my right at this moment.
Go up in you.
And to her left. But I said this game tends to be kind of like right biased. So a lot of times you just kind of have to be patient. Sorry, this game's just actually really hard. So a lot of times you have to be patient and
If I see that shot again.
talking mad snack. Just have to be patient and really sort of there we go. See, so like that right side bias is it kind of worked out in my favor there. All right, let's see. Let's try to get on her. Oof, I missed it. All right, at least I'm shooting the ball good. Oh man, see, so she was dribbling with that left hand, so I should have actually stayed on the left hand screen. So oh no, messed that up big time. Woo. All right, she's up by one. Oh man, all right. Man, I have no idea. Like I'm literally doing them backwards. But as I said, sometimes Juice is one of the hard ones because like you can kind of see them, but sometimes. Oh man, wow. Man, let's see if I can actually get through Juice. Because I am not doing well today. Man, again, wow. I am not reading her well at all. I don't know, guys. I'm digging quite a hole for myself here. There we go. All right, we got one. So here we go. That's some of the ridiculous dunks that I was talking about. Man, I really need to. I have like 3 points down. I gotta like do some steals quick if I'm gonna have any hope of getting through her. And I really have to pay attention better to these breaks, man, because like I'm really not doing well with these breaks. All right, got a second chance. No, she covered that side pretty good. No!
You take me for a joke?
I love Juice. Juice is definitely the funnest character to play against. Since I'm gonna have to shoot again. I'm not reading her very well today. Usually, I can see her feet. And if you just pay attention to her feet, she kind of tends to move in the direction that you can drive. But yeah, woof. Really needed that. Oof, kind of making a little bit of a comeback. Let's see if it's gonna be enough. Nice. All right. So just playing defense. I'm doing better playing defense and actually trying to get through her. Oh, see, she was left. She switched right, and then she came in right.
Man,
Just wasn't able to get to that side of the screen fast enough. There we go. All right, there we go. Like I said, with some of these players, really defense is when you're gonna. This is where you're gonna break away. We're really relying on that sort of like right side bias of the game. Oof. Nothing but net. Alright, getting tired. I can't mess up too much now. Nice. Really starting to rely a lot more on that jump shot now. Nice. So like that right hand bias, you know, it just really works in your favor. It's still good though, like you still sort of want to read their hands though. I mean, we know the game has right hand bias, so like I'm gonna sort of lean towards that quite a bit. But if you spend too much time there, then you know she's gonna, she's gonna go the other way, right? So you really want to keep an eye on her hands and what hands she's dribbling with. How is that? Like, I swear that I'm doing it all completely backwards. Oh, man. Don't mess it up, Carlos. Oh, how did it miss that? No! At least I get to keep the ball. At least I get to keep the ball. You know, she's playing some tight D on me. All right, let's go the other way. Oh, is it just like, am I going too early? It's like, I feel like I'm calling them at the right time, but it's just not, they're not triggering. Woo. Oh no! I thought that was gonna be a steal.
So far down your throat, you look pregnant with twins.
Pregnant with twins. There we go. I don't even know if that was a human being that did that dunk. Uh-oh. Ooh, she's catching fire. Man, let's see if I can do these guys. I don't know. I kind of messed this up a little bit. When I get ready to shoot the shot. Oof, nice. Oof. Oh no, she drove on me. You notice she always drives to the side that she's dribbling with, so you kind of want to, if you can keep up with that, you're going to be all right. No, oh man, I got lucky. I didn't even know there was a break there, to be honest. I sort of just felt like the break was going to come from that end, but there was no tell there. Not one that I could see, at least. All right, here we go. One more point, and we're done with Jews. Let's see. Oh, no! See, I was moving back because I saw her do that crossover. It just wasn't good enough. All right, come on. All right, there we go, game point. Woo, Juice is tough, man.
Yeah, you won. But next time, you gotta hold the pose on that shot. You know, for coverage.
I'll see you when you get off the court, punk.
Man, that's a bad attitude.
Man, so that's Juice. Juice is dope. That's one of my favorite players. So, the next player is kind of a tricky one. Like Mad Dog, I don't know. I feel like he's the cheese character in this one because his tails are completely backwards. So my strategy for him is completely different because I don't actually look for tails. There's just times where, like, I know that if I'm near the elbow, I'm more likely to get a successful break if I drive to the inside of the basket, regardless of what side I'm in. So I do that quite a bit. And a lot of the times if I miss that break, then I know the break's coming on the other side. So, but I'm not necessarily like reading the character as much. The other thing that I rely on with the next player a lot is that he tends to always say, "You can't hold me," and whenever he knows you can't hold me, like I basically memorize those two cycles pretty well to where usually I can get a turnover, I can get a point, or I can get a 10-second stop, right? So I'll show you guys. All right, so let's load this guy next. And with Mad Dog, also like similar to how I was actually able to beat Juice, you're going to be relying a lot more on your defense, and you're going to be relying more on actually making shots versus driving all the time. So the thing with making shots is that you have a little power meter, it's a little green bar that's like on this side of the screen. And so basically, like when you're getting ready to shoot, you want to actually press up and down to sort of set a power mode based on how far from the basket you think you are. And that's what's going to improve your shot percentages. The game kind of messes with it, so sometimes like if you don't pay attention to it, it'll be all the way up and you'll throw like really, really nasty elbows. So this is actually my second time trying to play this guy in this playthrough. I say the challenging thing with this guy is that his tails aren't very obvious, so playing offense against this guy is very, very challenging. And if you're not nailing your shots, like your long distance shots, like it can be very, very tricky to actually beat this guy. And by the way, he's a really good shot too, so.
Let me give you some advice. Field hockey, baby.
Okay.
Mad Dog.
See, that's bad. That's really bad.
Lock you up.
Ah.
See what you got.
All right, there we go. Trying to get a little bit of a roll here.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, hopefully I got to stop here.
Nice D, baby. You get the ball back now.
You get the ball back now. All right, let's not ruin this. There we go. Buckets. All right, I like this. I like this. Nice. See, I was just nailing them. Ooh. There we go, nice steal. Really gotta try to build a lead on this guy early. And you really only get it through like playing defense. Alright, we're gonna get a stop here. Yep.
Too long. 10 seconds.
See what you got.
Oof, almost did not get that shot off. Oof, alright, but my shot fell in, so that's all that matters.
That's what I'm talking about.
Give me that again. Here we go again.
Well, you don't know what you
I got it now. I feel it now.
feel.
Come on, Malik. I feel it.
I don't know what this has to do with the game.
money. Can I take your dice?
It's the 7th inning stretch, I guess. Or 9th inning stretch. I'm not a baseball guy, can you tell?
What was that?
Let's go. Give up the rock.
Ah, he always does that on me. Ah!
Your ball.
There we go. As long as I can keep a little, bit of a lead, I think I'll be okay. Last time he got quite a big lead in front of me. I was down by like 6 points.
You can't hold me.
All right, I like this. I like this. This is a good one. There we go. He has 2 "You Can't Hold Me" clips, and I've definitely gotten pretty good at figuring those out. Here we go. All right. Ah, man, it's like, you know, and it's funny because I actually saw him skip the right break, the right break, and just was not able to get to the left side in time.
Slam! That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Get a rock. Rock.
All right, one of the next breaks gonna be here. There we go.
Give up the rock, punk.
Ah, I did not get to the right side of the screen in time.
Time again.
Ah! Should have known better.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. At least that sort of center driving balance is working for me. Nope. Ah, should have known. All right.
Yeah, you keep knocking that shot
Whew.
down.
As long as my shots are falling.
Punk.
There we go. Nice. Come on, let's get this rebound. Nice. Nope. Oh man, it's so tricky.
You got it.
Oh, get that rebound. Oh, got that rebound just barely. But unfortunately, I ruined that.
See what you got, Ace.
There we go. All right, here we go. My favorite one, right? There we go. Oh, I messed it up. I knew it was gonna be that side. I just got discombobulated. It happens sometimes. Could have been a good stop. No, 1 point lead. Oh man, this is getting scary for me. I'm gonna get ready to shoot the ball. Oh, get the rebound. Come on, please. Nice. No, at least I get to keep the ball. Whew. There we go. Once again, it's like that bias towards driving inside when you're at the elbow. There we go. I think I want to be able to get a stop here. Nice. Woo.
Wait a second! Who's keeping that clock? Okay.
No, I said I get to skip the ball, so I don't care.
See what you got, champ.
I need to make those shots. He went left on me immediately. 1 point difference. Oh man, this guy's tricky, man. I think this guy's the hardest. This guy's the hardest player in the game for me. Whew. Oh, I was there. I just wasn't there right at the correct time. If I missed that. Oh no.
You can't hold me.
Alright, let's have this work on my favor. Nope. Oh, come on. Just killing me. Tight game?
Yet? I'm only gonna do this to you once.
Oh, man.
Lock you up.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
Give up the rock, punk.
Just throwing up prayers now at this point. There's like no strategy involved for me.
Boy, polished you like shot.
I really need a turnover. Yeah, I always mess this one up, so. Oh, come on, again? Some terrible air balls.
Rock.
Alright, here we go. Come on, we can get a stop here. Oof.
Mad
stop.
Dog looked kind of pathetic on that drive.
Try me again.
There we go. Oh, man, 2 more points, man. Whew.
Give up the ball, punk.
Just need 2 more points.
Let's go.
Oof, that inside elbow, I'm telling you.
You broke it down.
All right, 1 more point. Let's see if I can get a stop here. Oh wow, this guy like literally last point.
What you got?
He's gonna make me work for it too. Oh,
Never came back. What you got, Ace?
nice.
You won.
Man, I've really struggled with Mad Dog this last two plays.
I'll take you. You know it, too.
Ooh, but we got him.
Reach out and touch someone.
Oof, Mad Dog's the hardest one for me by far. Because it's like you can't like really look at him and figure out like where the breaks are. So like unless you're playing basically phenomenal defense on him and you're making your shot consistently, like he's gonna always stay real close to you. And if he takes a lead, like man, like it's hard to come back from that. All right, well, we got basically the fourth player now of the gruesome foursome smash. So let's go ahead and load this guy up. Okay, so we're gonna play Smash, and I think that in this particular match, I should be able to crew up enough points to unlock Scottie Pippen. If I will.
In my house now.
Good. Should have switched to the other side. I still haven't learned to read this guy as well as I should. He's getting ready to kind of shoot the ball here. Nice.
Go, show me what you got. Show me what you got.
No!
Play ball, kid.
This guy's different because he switches like hands a lot. Like he switches hands, he does a lot of crossovers before committing to a particular side, so definitely makes him a little bit harder to read. Oh, good shooter. Keeps killing me on that one. That one in particular, I always go the wrong way, it seems. No! Oh, see, he like just switches for like one dribble. And that's how he gets me. Oh, he got the rebound over me.
Bounce down. Let's go.
Steal that ball. Nice, there we go. $91,000 points, 9,100 million points. I have no idea what it is. It's a lot of points. Oh, oof, got lucky in that one.
You dunked him like a donut. Kind of with Boston
That one was kind of instinctive. Like I can't even really tell you why I decided to go that way. No. Nice. Okay, I just stuck at the ball. Yeah, I have no idea. Nice. Juice is my favorite. She's the best. Nice. Ah. I think that's gonna be short, really short. Nope. I'll take it.
Baby. All good.
Nice. Right hand bias, man. Worked out that time.
Give me the ball.
Oof. Oof. Nice. Oh, almost got there, so I got stuck in the middle of the screen a bit. Oof. Oof, nice.
Give me the ball.
Nope.
Did you hear thunder?
He's got the sickest blocks. Block.
Go.
I'm just gonna guard this side here now. Nice. That kind of worked out for me.
Show me what you got.
You'll go all the way with that kind of play.
All right. 2 more points.
That wasn't nothing.
All right. Game point. Just gotta stay in it. All right. Let's see. Can Carlos finish it? There we go. I thought I knew the break was gonna happen that way. All right, cool. So we got enough points, so we should have unlocked Scottie Pippen.
Smells good. Yeah.
The first time I saw it, it was like a Pippen. Oh my God.
Speak your mind.
Was that necessary? Like Smash taking it to Juice? Like Juice couldn't just be like a strong, independent woman? I don't know. Alright, so here's the big finish, y'all. And I get to play against Scottie Pippen. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit, to be honest. I've been playing this game for so long to just try to get to this finishing game. But I'm super tired, and honestly, I have not learned any of Scottie Pippen's styles or moves. So I'm gonna go ahead and cheat a little bit. I'll put the training mode on. And we're just gonna play the man, Scottie, and get it over with. Now, I feel with Scottie, we don't play him to 21, we only play him to 7.
Don't move. Be right back.
Hey, that was incredible. I was hoping that you'd go all the way.
Well, they were slamming. Oh, yeah. So I thought I'd throw a little wine over some ice, read some of my poetry. You know, speak in tongues, pontificate.
That'd be nice.
I thought so. Oh, snap! Look! Yo, wait up, Leaf!
Yo, man. Oh, it's him.
Oh, let me touch it.
Wow. It's Scottie Pippen.
Congratulations. Welcome to Slam City. You really got what it takes.
I really got what it takes, y'all.
Thought you might like a new pair of Nikes, since yours look a little beat down. My man Ed has something for you.
Ace, you've been dominating the course citywide. Sign
Citywide.
this contract, Ace. You're a pro now.
Like me.
And just put your initial on
That
that
simple.
last line. That is, if you want to wear the same Nike shoe that Scottie wears.
Earl. See you on the court.
So, are you and Ace serious? Engaged.
A deal is a deal. Me and you, one-on-one.
Ace, he wants to play you.
Just for fun. Quick game, you and me. Oh yeah, take it easy. You can make people look bad.
I can make people look bad, y'all. Oh, just shade, man. That's 94 shade, man.
Bring it on.
Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. All right, that right hand bias.
violation, you're ball ace.
Locking Scottie Pippen down. Oh, didn't trigger the brake.
Shoot! What's the point? 10 seconds is up!
Oof. Scottie Pippen's not messing around. Oh, come on. Nope, that's a bad shot. Oh, I'll take it. Get out of here, Pippen. With that trash. Oh, yeah, it's starting to build up a little bit of a lead. There we go. Get out of here, Pippen. Come on. Oof.
Show me something.
I guess I'm not doing any super dunks against Pippen. It's a peanut gallery in these games is ridiculous. Alright, y'all, game point. This is really trying to exploit that right hand bias. Oof. Alright, let's see if we can finish Mr. Scottie Pippen here. There we go. Finishing the game with style.
Knew I had a game on my hand, but I didn't think I would look bad.
Scottie, it's contract day for Ace. He's unstoppable. And tonight, we celebrate.
Sorry, man. Don't trip.
Oh, sorry, Scottie. I did beat him in training mode, which doesn't really count. It's way too easy in training mode. So basically, training mode just puts the word break wherever the break is, so you can actually get a dunk every time. And it also puts the word break wherever in the side of the screen that you need to play defense on in order to steal the ball. So as I said, the difference with doing practice with the games is that you don't get any respect points. So you can't actually unlock Scottie Pippen unless you play with the game with that part turned off. Anyways, that's pretty much it, you guys. That's Slam City with Scottie Pippen. It's a fun game, man. It's ridiculous. Like, I put so much time into this just to do this playthrough. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to edit this video just to get it all the way, sort of like, so you guys can kind of see it in chronological order, because things did not go as expected. I lost like way more matches than I should have. But anyways, super fun game. Slam City, Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen dropping the map, fire rhymes. You know, just ridiculous. And that's it. That's Slam City with Scottie Pippen, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.